Hi, this is Amar Mohile. Welcome to Museekmag. I started learning piano when I was 8 or 9 years old. I took a formal training from my teacher, Robert Korea, and then I started going out with my father to play for recordings. I used to play keyboard in there, and that's how I started my career. Like I had played music for composers like Jatin Lalit, Anand Milind, Ismail Darbar, Nadim Shravan, Bappi Lahiri, Ravindra Jain, Hridaynath Mangeshkar, a lot of composers at that time. I did a programming for the song and I gave the CD to the composer. He presented the song to Ram Gopal Verma, and then I guess he asked the composer who's done the music production and who's done the programming, arrangement, everything, and I want to meet that guy. So that's how he came to my sitting room and he said that I like your programming and music production, so I want you to do my upcoming film's background score. That was a film called Road. And since then, I had done a lot of many films, more than 100 films, 150 films, and I'm still working like it is my first film. I must have done, what, 12 to 15 movies as a music composer. I was always interested in doing background scores from the beginning. Like I've seen movies without the background and sometimes they look very dull and, very bland. So, it's like a black and white painting which you add colors to it. So I always liked that idea. So that's the reason I'm doing background score. Studio is designed by well-known architect Andy Mudro. Logic Pro for my programming, and Motif XS7 I use for playing. And then recently I bought a Rolly keyboard, the 49 keys keyboard, and just I'm trying to learn that because it's very difficult to play. So my learning process is on. I'm planning to go for a new Moog because now it's become so software based music that everyone is using same softwares and same stuff everyone has. So it is always good to have some new analog gear and just incorporate in your music. It will always give you a new sound, new texture. One thing is you are using a software based instrument and there is a hardware which you used to use earlier, or even you can buy right now. As you said, there are Moogs and a lot of stuff, Waldorfs and Novations and Akai MPCs and the I machines, the lot of new gear which is there in the market. But somehow it is very easier to go for software based music. The only problem I see in that everyone is having the same setup, the same softwares, and so because of that, maybe obviously you can learn around, you can make your own sounds. It's not necessary that one software you have and everyone will play the same sound. You can always tweak the sounds, you can filter the sound, you can change the modulation, and you can do your own stuff. But yeah, it's better to have some analog gear, and then the sound quality is different. The output which you get from each synthesizer. Like if you take Roland, they have a different output which is very solid and which is very hard, and which is broad sound. Then if you go for Akai, they have their own output texture. Then Novation has their own sound. The Moog is very different than that. So it is always good to have different gear.